Hi everybody, this is Janice, founder of Save a Lot Mom. I wanted to do something different this week. I just thought this would be kind of cool to watch videos and discuss certain things this week. What inspired me was recently there was a newscast about extreme couponing in our area. So for those who do not live in Texas, there was a newscast about extreme couponing, and it pretty much just talked about clearing shelves and people selling their stockpiles, and the reporter did a really good job on putting it out there and what the pretty much what the risks were that were involved into doing stockpile sales, and she had interviewed the Target store manager about limiting quantities and things like that. But what she failed to do was to reiterate that all the couponers are not like this. There's only a few people that do this. Well, that's an understatement. I know a lot of people that do this. But it pretty much gave the general public pretty much a bad light for all of us as couponers. So when you hear the word couponers, people that don't normally do this would be like, oh, they're greedy people, and they do shady stuff and they try to rip people off. And that's basically what the whole newscast was comprised of, and it really disappointed me because it pretty much put us all in a bad light. So what I'm going to do this week is we're going to talk about the gray areas of couponing, and what is going to be really different compared to that newscast is I'm going to give you all the pros and all the cons. So this way you can make the best judgment for you and your family, and then you are willing and knowing that there's going to be issues, there's going to be consequences for these actions. So and it's funny how I talk about these gray areas of couponing, and all of a sudden I'm considered a hater and a coupon police. And you know what? It has nothing to do with you. It has the fact that how you are couponing and all these things that you're doing does affect us all. Not just one person, not just a community. It affects all of us across the board in 50 states and even overseas as well. Coupon policies are getting tougher. The employees are getting rude and obnoxious, even through to people that are super nice. And every day I get emails of people getting so frustrated because they're like, well, I followed the coupon policy, and they said no, and or I was super nice to them and they were just so terrible to me. I was so embarrassed. And you know what? That breaks my heart. That literally breaks my heart. And it should not ever have to be like that. Couponing is supposed to help people save money. It's not supposed to turn you into a greedy person. And so that's what I'm going to do this week, is I'm going to give you all the pros and cons, and you make the best judgment that's best for you and your family. So this week we're going to talk about stockpile sales, insert sales, shelf clearing. We're going to talk about the glitches. That's a huge one. The tier pads, peelies, and blinkies. The blinkies are those little black machines that you see in the aisles at grocery stores and other stores. And then we're going to talk about coupon abuse. Now this can be brought into so many different levels. I mean, you have the fine print on the manufacturer's coupons, then you have the store coupon policies. But I will add, bottom line is no matter how well we follow the coupon policy, the managers have the final say. But usually that final sale is because they've had a bad experience with a couponer. So guess what? They're going to say no to us. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be very interesting. I do encourage you all to speak up about it because it's really important that we see both sides of the story. So that way you can make that call, and maybe I'll learn something too. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And that's why I call it the gray areas of couponing, because some of the stuff is there's no right or there's no wrong answer. It just really depends on what you believe in. So this should be interesting. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about certain topics, and then it's going to go on through the whole week. So it should be interesting. So have a great day and happy savings, y'all.